Hello, my friends. The subject I want to share with you today is listening. You've heard people talking about listening skills and how important it is to listen. And I think you know some people that are known as bad listeners. Maybe you, even yourself, you have labeled some people as bad listeners. So, this is what I want us to share about with today. The whole question of listening. What is listening? Have you ever sat and asked yourself that question? What is listening? Listening is basically receiving, and whilst receiving, being consciously giving the other people a chance to give. Yeah, that doesn't sound very deep, does it? Okay, basically in communication there's something called sending and receiving, or a sender and a receiver. So the person who is talking is the sender, and the person who is receiving or who is listening or who is hearing is a receiver. So before I end this video, there's just one important thing that you need to understand and learn. Whenever someone is speaking, sometimes there is noise that is going on in your head. It's not the physical noise you hear, like the person maybe who is drilling in the background as I'm talking, or the cars that are moving, or the wind. That noise is basically mental noise. Someone is talking to you and you're thinking about other things, then that is noise. The thoughts that you have while someone is talking, that itself is noise. So you need to cut out the noise when you are listening. How do you do that? You listen without thinking. You listen without thinking about the next thing you are going to say. You just focus on giving this person, this particular individual, a chance to say what they are saying. And only when they've finished saying what they are saying, you digest what they have said, you think about what they have said, and then you respond appropriately. It is very difficult to respond appropriately to a person who is talking to you whilst you're thinking about the next thing you're going to say, influenced by what they are saying, and they have not even finished what they are saying. That's why sometimes you hear people saying, but I've not even finished what I'm trying to say to you, but you already have an answer. There are people who do that. There are people who will have an answer even before you finish your sentence. You may say the first word or the first two words, and already they have concluded in their heads or in their minds that this is what you're going to say. So let's get out of the habit of thinking about what we are going to say whilst the other person is speaking. And that is the best way for us to be good communicators, because people want to be heard. Whatever they're saying may not make sense to you, but if you give them a chance, you don't know, you will learn from them. You may not always learn, but you might learn from them. And in most cases, you will learn from people you are listening to. No one is superior. Even people you think they are less important than you, but if you take time to listen to them, you will learn something. Do you know that the best leaders in this world, or the best leaders who have walked on planet Earth, are leaders who would listen? Even in meetings, try and learn not to be the first one to speak. Of course, there has to be someone who is the first person to speak, but it's important to listen and assess and hear what everybody is saying. Because I tell you, if you walk into that boardroom or that fireplace, if you're sitting around the fire, wherever the meeting is, there are people who already know what are they going to say, what are they going to talk about, what is their agenda. And what is important for you is to first listen to them. You don't know, you might help them to even do better in what they want to achieve. So my friends, listening is a skill, and it is a skill that takes time to acquire. So practice listening without thinking about the next thing you're going to say. I hope this is going to help you.